Good morning and welcome to the Forex Daily Update, brought to you by Pepperstone on Friday the 19th of January 2018. I'm Darren Sinden and you can follow me throughout the day on Twitter by using @ds_Pepperstone. Right, let's take a look at overnight changes, price moves to be aware of. I just want to flag an emerging trend today, and I've highlighted it here in these red boxes. It's the dollar losing ground against a wide range of Asian currencies. So that's against the yen, the yuan, the Indian rupee, the Korean won, and the Singapore dollar. You can see dollar index here trading at 90.34 shortly before we recorded the video. So the dollar giving ground against Asian currencies, that's something to watch. It's been developing across this week, but it's coming to prominence as we finish the trading period. Let's keep a closer eye on that and see what transpires. Right, what's on the calendar? Events that may move the markets today. A pretty busy calendar, though not much high impact data per se, but let's crack on and see what we've got to come. So at 7 a.m. this morning we will have producer price index data for Germany for December. Of course that's factory gate inflation, and a similar measure, i.e. December PPI, coming out of Switzerland at 8:15 this morning. Jumping forward to 9 o'clock, we'll hear from the Eurozone about its current account balances for November. Germany's obviously been doing pretty well of late, and that has been the big driver of European current account surpluses. I imagine, therefore, that we'll see those figures bounce, or rise further, I should say. At 9:30, the pick of the European data from my perspective, retail sales for the UK for December, a good guide to how UK retailers traded over Christmas and how the UK consumer is feeling. Obviously, higher retail sales would suggest a more confident UK consumer. 13:30, we'll hear from Canada, manufacturing shipments and Canadian portfolio investment data. And then, at 1500, out of the States, the widely followed Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index, in this case for January. At 17:15 GMT, we'll hear from Fed Governor Quarez, taking to his feet to speak then. At 1800, we'll have the influential Baker Hughes oil rig count. Of course, this data feeding directly into sympathies and sentiment around oil prices, particularly in WTI. At 2030, it's time for the weekly commitment of traders reports out of the CFTC in Chicago. And that concludes the week of the 19th of January. Right, breaking news and comment that's caught my eye overnight. First of all then, Brent crude oil prices have fallen back by around 1% in Asia, as analysts have warned of near-term weakness and soft patches in demand ahead. Staying in Asia, Google and China's Tencent have agreed a patent swap and cross-licensing deal, allowing the companies to share technology. They say as well that they are open to a deeper collaboration in future, and so this will be an interesting development to watch longer term. Meanwhile, back in the States, US 10-year bond yields have surpassed their 2017 highs as the fixed income sell-off continues. Higher bond yields, of course, are seen as applying downside pressure on the US dollar. Right, food for thought, something to take away with you into the trading day and beyond. And why not think about this? Traders and analysts are always looking for ways to value currencies, their pairs and crosses, against each other. But The Economist magazine offers us an alternative method for doing so through its renowned Big Mac Index, which shines a light on the relative valuations and the cost of living across a range of countries and currencies. Do take a moment to study this table. It is very interesting, and it does, as I say, shed light on relative valuations. It's a bit of fun, but there is also a serious side to the exercise as well. Right, time for the risk warning. Please be aware that trading foreign exchange and CFDs on margin can be a risky business. If you're in any doubt about those risks and the suitability of the products for you, then please do contact your Pepperstone account representative.